Hi, Kent Anderson with Warrior Boats, and I'm excited to introduce to you the game-changing Warrior V238. With this boat coming in at 22 feet, 11 inches, 101-inch beam, a 30-inch transom that you can strap a 450R Mercury on the back. This thing is game-changing. Nobody's gonna come close to this. We're gonna start up in the bow of this boat, just like every Warrior, standard equipment. Minn Kota Terrova, 72-inch, 112-pound, and you can put it all Terra, motor guide, whichever you like. One thing we added to this boat is we put an inlaid dash up front. You can put up to a 12-inch graph there. Got a nice cup holder next to it. Easy access to your trolling motor plug, 12-volt accessory, and trim switch for your motor. Another thing you're going to notice in the V238, aqua traction flooring standard, both in the cockpit and up on the bow. The storage, when we start talking storage on this boat, it is unbelievable. And you're gonna hear the word storage, storage, storage as we walk through this boat, and that's because there's so much of it. We're gonna start right here in the front. Both sides are the same. As you see, I opened this side up here. You got 7-8 life jackets in there, and it doesn't even put a dent into the storage. This side over here looks identical. Another thing I want to state, with the amount of room, this massive front deck, we moved the seat base back so larger guys have plenty of room in front of them to fish, and there's plenty of room to fish two guys up here. When you come back, you're going to have your front live well on this side, front cooler on this side, both 16 gallons, plenty of room to put your fish in, plenty of room to put your bait and your beverages in. As we come from the front deck, we're gonna step down onto this awesome step here with storage underneath and 2 cup holders in it. Just like all Warriors, coffin style rod locker. This one accepts to 9'6" rods, and I think you probably could squeeze a 10-footer in there if you wanted to. We have 6 rods in here right now. Doesn't even put a dent into this thing. Trolling battery access right underneath them. Fully bonded. Windshield just like we've been doing since 2014. The only windshield to have if you're running rough water. We've done 0 warranty claims on these windshields. They've been fantastic. Then you sit down at the dash, and another thing with this windshield, you're actually looking through the glass. Your head's not above it. It's gonna keep you warm, it's gonna keep you dry. All your controls are right here, radio, gauges, switches. This dash, you can have plenty of room to mount 2 12-inch graphs on here if you so choose. Right now we have a 10-inch on here with plenty of room to play. Step across to the other side, huge glove box. Probably industry-leading glove box here. I mean, you could lose stuff in there for days. Underneath your storage compartments, or your consoles on each side, you have storage compartments. And in those storage compartments, they're huge themselves. One thing that you can do in these that most boats don't have a place for, and all Warriors do, you have a place for the special mate boxes. And this boat was built with the Great Lakes fishermen in mind, and you can get 2 special mate boxes under each console. Like I said, you have your storage underneath this step. And as we step back, one of my favorite things about the Warrior boats is the port and starboard rod shelves. The reason for that, when you're running from point A to point B, you don't have rods bouncing around your boat, especially if you have a boatload of people. You can put them up safe and secure. Nothing's gonna happen to them. Underneath those rod shelves, you're gonna have rod lockers that you can fit up to 8-foot rods as well. Most people will not use all that rod storage. So this side over here, we have rods. And when we hop over to this side, you're gonna see it's chocked full of 3,700 plano boxes. We have 10 boxes in here. Plenty of room for your tackle for that day or week on the water. When we step to the back of the boat, right in the center, easy access for everybody, 33-gallon live well. Both front and rear live well have fast water pickups, so you can keep your live well full while you're running, keep your daily catch fresh. All our live wells, all our coolers are all insulated, and we don't skimp on the insulation, make sure we foam them up real good. Then you have your matching jump seats. What the jump seats does is gives you seating for 6. And with the cockpit of this boat, Being at 8 feet by 6 feet, there's just a ton of room to play in this boat. Whether you're Great Lakes trolling, you're Dakota angler, and you pack it full of people, if you want to take the family out, or just a group of guys or gals that want to go out fishing, you'll find out there is a ton of room in the V238. Underneath your jump seats, again, more storage. You're going to find tackle storage under each jump seat. Then as we step to the back, you got your access to your trolling batteries, your pumps, that type of stuff. But what these are going to end up having is they're going to have a drop-in fiberglass liner that's going to be about 5 inches deep. That's going to give you an awesome place to put your planer boards, your rod holders, your call tags, anything that you want to put in there. Just another place for storage. 30-inch transom, industry leading again. If you fish the Great Lakes, if you fish big water, the V238 is for you. And if you want to experience the V238, go to warriorboatsinc.com, look up your local dealer, give them a call, say I want to check out the V238. Once you take a ride in that V238, I am positive you will be joining the Warrior family.